early on in your career and early on in your life, you have to do some things that are a little bit untraditional to get where you want to be.
WUVA Student Life Director Sophia Celentano's weekly commute from her home in South Carolina to her Ogilvy Health internship in Parsippany, New Jersey, has gone viral on her TikTok and has been picked up by several top-tier news organizations, including CNN, CNBC, and New York Post. Today, WUVA spoke with Sophia about her unique commute and about becoming famous.
I've been doing content creation for years. I started on YouTube when I was a senior in high school. And when you post a lot online, you have predictions for what you think will get a lot of views and what won't. And this was one of those things which I really thought was going to be for my followers only, my close friends. But it has been really cool just to get like a broader understanding of the media industry, not only on TikTok, getting like a better understanding of the algorithm, what people like to see and watch. But also being able to be interviewed by so many news publications has been really amazing. And I'm so grateful I've been able to get like a behind the scenes look at that. As a media studies major, it's definitely been like a super educational experience. So I think I definitely was inspired by my parents when I decided to do this whole super commuting thing. I grew up in the DC area, and both of my parents still have jobs that are based in that area. And they've always wanted to move to Charleston where they live now, but they didn't really get the opportunity to until COVID happened and most of their work became remote. So once a month now, they will fly up to get their in-person meetings done, and the rest of the time they're living where they want to live, which is South Carolina. And in terms of like the stress of planning all the travel, I also didn't get super overwhelmed by that, but I think that's because I have a lot of experience traveling. Last fall, I did a program called Semester at Sea, which was, in my opinion, one of the most like intense travel experiences you can do. And I learned so much throughout that process. I've learned how to, think quickly on my feet, and if your flight gets canceled, you gotta, regroup and figure out what you're gonna do to get home. Probably the biggest challenge has been just the unpredictability of airline travel. I've had a couple of instances where my flights home are either canceled or delayed. My flight back to Virginia, because I was in Virginia that week, was canceled for inclement weather. That was super challenging because they didn't provide any like hotel accommodations. But I would say the biggest pros are not only the financial piece, I'm saving like thousands of dollars by doing this summer, just the lifestyle benefits it's giving me. I really have enjoyed being in Charleston this summer. And on days that I'm working remote, I'm not tied down to a lease in New Jersey. So I'm really able to be working from wherever. So I've been able to visit my friends in different areas of the country, and it's just been nice to have that flexibility. Everyone's totally different, and I think some people would get a lot more stressed about traveling this extensively. So it really depends on the circumstances, but I will say that if my story says anything, it says that like where you live shouldn't hold you back from pursuing certain opportunities. Just be honest with yourself with if this is something you want to do and something you'll be able to manage. I think number one priority is always just putting your well-being first. I will say, I think one of the major reasons I did this was because I'm only required to be in the office 1 day a week. I think it'd be a totally different scenario if it was, 2 days or 3 days. Ogilvy has been so encouraging throughout this process. I feel really lucky that everyone's just been so supportive.
With her ability to manage this weekly long-distance commute, Sophia proves to be a representation to college students that saving money and achieving one's goals are definitely possible at the same time. I'm Aidan Gogineni, WUVA.